Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a live stream, a psychic live stream again. So, psychic readings for $10 live. Please share this out if you like this content, if you like my content. And we're going to start with the intro and we'll be right back. But if you'd like to book a reading, a live reading, just go right here to Linktree, my Linktree down here at the bottom of the screen. Type it into your browser and it will take you right to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Let me find the intro here. There we go. See you guys in a second. Gosh, I need to get my sage. You found my bowl, right? It's under the table.
It's
right here. Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Right now in my world, the sun is shining, so I'll take it. Got more storms coming, though, but that's all right. Lots of showers so we can get some pretty wildflowers and get that soil nice and damp because it is the desert and it will dry out. I always talk about the weather. I don't know. Yeah, once we get to 15 viewers, we will give away a free live reading. So share this out, stick around. Good morning, Tina and Kathy. Happy Thursday. Oh, they're playing with a bottle again. Dogs in plastic bottles, man. Or are they just eating their bone, running into the bottle? Oh, they were sleeping on the ice there for a second, and then I went outside. Do you have? There should be a sage up on that shelf back there. Just a little one. Really windy there. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be windy for us tomorrow, so we're all part of that big storm system. Supposed to get thunder clouds tomorrow, or thunderstorms.
No, come down. Just quit eating sage.
Are they trying to eat the sage? I mean, it is edible. There we go. This has got a little bit of flour in it.
Oh, you're starting to work, so she's getting jealous.
Hey, I gotta work. I gotta work. Yeah, I gotta work. What's up, Thomas? Come on, go lay down, baby. Go lay down. Good girl. All right. Haven't smudged in ages. A couple of days. And which side do I start with? This little pretty flower and all of its leaves in there. Start with the flower. It's like I'm not sure what flower that is. If anybody knows, comment it. I'll show it to you close again. Yeah, we do the flower first. There's somebody just making a. We got a chick that's trying to escape the brooder, so we leave it open a little bit. She jumped. She's got some good flight. Like I'm back. Sorry, I don't know what that little thing was. Oh, that burnt my eyes. Oh, that was right in my eye. All right. Off to a good start. Oh, that's okay. Like maybe a mom of some kind. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. That's a oh, hold on. Let me switch and see if why that might be StreamYard's issues. So that means I'm going back on Wi-Fi because it was well. Let's give it a minute. It is on data right now. But I notice it does it a lot on StreamYard. Hello, Laura. Welcome, everybody. Please share this out if you know the work I do on here online, or if you don't and you enjoy the content, enjoy the work I do, please share it out. Once we get to 15 viewers, we will give away a free reading. They're getting lively in there. That Black Moran's pretty aggressive. What's up, Kim? Kim? Has been a minute. How have you been? Hello, Debbie Ace. It is a cold one today, though. The sun needs to stay out. Oh, man, that was like right in the eye. Yeah, we're doing live readings. Anybody who would like a live reading, just type my link tree into your browser. I need to put it in my bio or something on Facebook. I think I can do that. Or it might already be in there. No, my website is. Anyway, type this into your browser, excuse me, and then it'll take you to my PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. And you can pay there any one of those. It's $10 readings. They're one question readings. If you want a longer reading, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. We're at 10 now. Keep sharing it out. Share it in group. Share it everywhere. And put @highlighted or @highlight. Actually, you should do that right now. And it will highlight everybody that follows me. But you can do that in groups too. If you put your own title in there, just put @highlighted. That's all you have to put if you want. And it helps. It just alerts everybody in the group with a notification, which I think is kind of a cool feature. Go lay down. Go lay down. You'll go out in a minute. I'll go out with you after we're done. Okay? You just went out not too long ago. You're all right. Oh my gosh, this thing thinks she's a lap dog. There we go. Thanks, Thomas. Yeah, and @followers too, huh? Yep, same PayPal. I should probably be in your history, Kim. The girls are singing. The injured one's getting better. She still has to be isolated from the rest of them, and she's kind of sad. She's lonely. My chickens. I'm talking about my chickens. We have 6 big ones, 6 adults, and 6 babies. All right, Kim. Sounds good. Thank you. So Kim is going to be the first recipient of a one question reading. Yeah, thank you. Hit that like button too. I appreciate it. those emojis, whichever one emoji you want to push. You can tap them for a little while. Just be careful. You tap too much and you get blocked from it. It's weird. Hey, as soon as they work, they want to wake up. Looks like it is working better than on data. So it must be the Wi-Fi again. Come on, connect in.
See if this one will work better.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. You get a full signal around here? I mean, I almost don't need it because we get such a good signal out here, but they have unlimited data. I don't have it on that. Well, I do. It just, after you use a certain amount of data, then they drop you out of the smaller. Yeah. What's up, Trisha? Good to see you. Good afternoon to you. It's still morning here. It's only 9:30. You'd think they would work on things more important, like getting rid of scammers. And there's one way to do it. They should give everybody that's had a long standing. If you've been here for over a certain amount of years, and you've had a good account, like you're actually a real person. All they have to do is give you that little check mark, and people will be able to know that it's an official channel. But they don't want to do that because I don't know why they don't want to do it. It leaves it open to a lot of scammers. The scammers on here, yeah, they do the same thing. They go follow everybody that's watching. They're everywhere. You're not going to escape them. If you're online, you're gonna see them. There's probably one watching now. Who knows? A verified account. Yep. I think I just saw a bee flying up by the window. It's a silhouette of him. Is it warm enough for a bee? Yeah, something's flying around. Yeah, there's a lot of bees out here. I am going to do beekeeping later. Go check out our Mystic Shaman channel here on Facebook and on YouTube. Mystic Shaman. Look that up. You'll see it. Our logo has a red, it's the color of the soil out here. So red sand color. I think, did they say it was supposed to be windy today? No, cloudy. I mean, it's always windy. Yeah. Scattered shower. Yeah, later this evening we get rain. Oh man, that tent or that carport collects water because the wind was blowing it in, and then the rain was just. I had to keep. Yeah. We keep dumping it off. I don't think it's got any water on it right now. Maybe my pond's got some water in it. I mean, I see like our tarp laying it flatly. That's where our tent was. It's collecting water. The birds go drink off of it. I dig a hole and it's not collecting any water. It's like, what the hell did I do wrong? Thank you, Kim, for the $15. And yeah, did you have a question, or are we just going to do a general reading? Yeah, I saw him though. He was talking a lot about political stuff. That's what got him. Yesterday, did he get a ban yesterday? Because I saw he was going off. I'm like, dude, I don't mind if you go off, but you gotta be careful with that. You got, I mean, you should speak up. You should speak your truth, but understand you're on their company's dime, so they can just zap you because they're private companies. 2 days ago, so he must have got his thing back. But he gets pretty political sometimes. Blames the Chinese for everything. It's like, no, it's Americans. A lot. I mean, the low life scammers and the Chinese are good at scamming. They do scam like everybody else. It's like we need to look at our own selves. Like we're getting scammed big time, much more by our own country. All right, Kim. Let's see what's going on. And like the low life scammers that come after me, those are just people that are online that are like, hey, I can feed my family just by doing this. You know, I live in Nigeria, I'm poor, I have nothing. And they figured out, you know, hats off to them, but it's also bad karma and it's scamming people. And I'm seeing some people from Nigeria now that are giving readings. Like, just put your face on camera, you know, just show us who you are. Don't be so weird about it. Yeah, I mean, and there's much more to that TikTok thing. It's more about like censorship, like the government can get rid of any company, any website it wants to. That's what it's about. It's not as much about banning TikTok, but it is more about the fine print that they don't tell you about. That's a distraction, but what it is about is it's called the Restrict Act. They could just restrict anybody's website and just completely disappear them if they want to. All right, back to good news. Okay, you got the offerings card, abundance. So a lot of what you've been giving out is coming back, or you've maybe noticed this in the recent past. I think it is true. I mean, important for you to speak up too. Speak your mind. Speak what you want into existence. You got the flute card, which is all about your expression. And yeah, I'd like to get rid of all of it. Really, none of it really helps. And even the stuff that helps actually keeps you like a slave to it. So yeah, expressing yourself with whether that be through art, through music, show your voice or allow your voice to be heard in whatever way that is. And then you get the birth card. So going through a rebirthing here, taking stock of life, looking back on things, being accountable. That part that comes up, we need to be accountable. You want to really take that in, accountability. Because if you take total accountability for everything that's happened in your life, even the things that could be explained away and be argued, no, they're not your fault. But you can actually live a much more optimal life when you take full accountability. And that is part of spiritual growth. And let's see here. Your last card is time. Timing is everything. And I think the time is right. If you're seeing a lot of numbers, 111, 3333, 4444, which I've been seeing a lot lately, and I don't go looking for them. I just look at my phone. Boom, there it is. I tend to look at the time, but I see those numbers a lot, you know, and that's usually just showing you that you're on the right track. You're in sync with everything. Yeah, there's nobody in the government, even at the lower levels, that I trust. Just because the government is meant to kind of, it's just, well, maybe it's not meant to, but it's a monster. It just swallows everything. And that's not just ours, it's all of them. I disdain it as much as I do religions, like organized religion. Because it is yes, it is a religion in itself. With real punishment and real, but you know, religion did that too. Catholics, nothing against anybody that's Catholic, because I know you're just going, or you're devout or whatever, going, you're Catholic because you believe in it. That's fine. I just don't. I think it's a way to control everybody and give them all the same narrative, just like the government does. Nope, everything's fine and dandy over here. We're not doing anything wrong. That keeps going out, but it's also then as you're watching it happen, you're like, okay. And it's the dog meme, right? He's on the room's on fire and he's like, nothing to see here. No problem. Yeah, and like I said, you might be going into this mode of like um kind of it's not a dark night of the soul. It's more just like memories coming back up and then just looking at them and viewing them. The more you view them, the more you look at them, face them, the less scary they become. Got tossed off the internet. Oh, that happens a lot. Sometimes I wonder if it's on purpose. But if that happens, you just have to go out of Facebook, come back in. What's that? 2 bones and they're fighting over one. I know.
No, a piece of wood.
A piece of, is that firewood? Oh, it looks like a piece of the man, these dogs. Yeah, I mean, Unfortunately, we have to be part of that because they're the policymakers. They're the ones that make everything, laws that you're subject to. But world of tyranny. It's important that you don't obey. That is the act that you should be taking. But I've kind of born that way, like a rebel. When I was a kid, I was into art. I wasn't as much a rebel then, but as I got older, and I'm like, yeah, why? Oh, I have to do it because you say I have to do it. Well, I'm not doing anything to anybody else, so leave me the hell alone. I'll do it my own way. And sometimes that's helped, and sometimes it's failed even bigger. Yeah, will not comply with bullshit, and that's it. Like, and really, I try to phase it out, but I do study it a lot. I do watch a lot of real news, not the fake shit that comes on the mainstream media. Sports, I mean, dude, that's anywhere there's money and a lot of money to be bet on. I guarantee you, it's fixed. And that I don't watch football anymore. I sometimes watch. The only one I don't think I think it's harder to fix. I don't. Yeah, it would be almost impossible. Is golf. I know some people are like golf boring, but no, golf. If you actually watch it, it's a really cool. If you played it, it's a fun game. Very spiritual. Any like target games for me are very spiritual. You have to connect with that side of yourself if you want to do well. You have to trust that the arrow is going to find its target or the golf ball is going to find its target. And from all the golf balls I've hit, and I've hit a lot of them, the best ones were the ones I imagined happen and saw it happen, and it happened, and I had confidence in it. Not all shots are going to come out that way, but you'll have one or two. But really, you're playing against the field. You're not playing against people. You're playing against the golf course. Those are where the challenges come and where the rewards come. And that, I really connected it to spirituality, to your kind of higher self, putting yourself in that mode. You love car races? Yeah, those are a little harder to fix too, because too many variables. But the NFL, I think they're totally fixed. I think they have scripts like WWF or whatever they call it now, WWE.
Yeah, they finally had to admit it was entertainment.
Yeah, the NFL had to finally admit it was entertainment. They were entertainment. Yeah, they were entertainment, not sports. No, go watch like high school football, maybe college football to a certain extent, but I think even there, kind of a lot of cheating happens there too because there's a lot of gambling on it. But I digress. This is part of what everybody should be seeing. If you're not, you're definitely not. You're ignoring it because it's right in our face. I mean, even Facebook was created to log all of our information.
Mhm.
It wasn't created so we could all just talk to each other. It was, but it was actually created. It's a government program. They put somebody out there like Zuckerberg. Why am I getting into this conspiracy shit?
Because it's
But I need to express myself. But Zuckerberg isn't a smart guy. I mean, I'm not saying he's not like the rest of us, but I don't see him as being a genius. I'll tell you that. And none of them, like these leaders, can explain to you more intricately what's going on, what they're doing, how things are working. They're salesmen. They're salesmen put out front to sell it. What do I think is in store for us in your country? Oh yeah, I mean, don't fall for that. Oh my God, end times is coming. No, it's not. We always have this kind of stuff happen in the world. Now, there have been times where the world has been mostly wiped out. Humans have always made it through. Um, where we've been hit by meteor showers that are huge, and yeah. But as far as what's going on, I think it's the less you go to the circus or buy into the circus, the better. I see a lot of people homesteading, going out and raw land, or buying a piece of land with a house on it, and just going back to basics. I think that's the best way we fight back. Even if you're living in a city, grow your own vegetables. go to your local butcher, go to your local rancher, you know, and things like that being less convenient. Yes, like you can go to Walmart and just buy anything, but you're actually every time we do that, we are supporting the system that is trying to kill us, right? There we go. Facebook user. Speaking of scammers, somebody just called out James Jessica. They're just a Facebook user. I don't see who they are, but yeah, there's a scammer right there. I told you they're everywhere. This one's a poacher, so they're pretending to be some. Well, they're not pretending. They're just saying, "Come, you know."
Leave this page and
Yeah, like there's only 6 people on here, but they're still on here trying to. That's hard work, though. I will say that. I will say that. But yeah, careful, careful out there. And it looks like it's in the New Earth Ascending Soul page, so might have to go find that user because I am an admin of that page and get rid of him. It's poor taste to come into somebody else's live stream and start selling your readings. FYI, in case you didn't know. I'm not sure of your name because you're in there. My energy is very high today, if you don't mind me considering you for a reading. But that's probably like script. They probably got it written down too. It's probably a bot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's get rid of the bot. Can I do that from here? No. Should have 3 lines on there. I'm not seeing them. Oh, because they're coming from that group. Anyway, yeah, that was a scammer. Don't worry about that. Really, you don't have to go on to other psychics comments. You can just you have an account, right? Just go live, give readings, be legitimate, be verifiable. I lost some people with the what's that? No, there's nothing left of them. But it's good for their teeth. You guys hear? You probably can't hear them, but my dogs are chewing bones right now, and they're loud. But they're occupied. Bones are a great puppy sitter. Or puppy distractor, I should say. Ooh, somebody's trying to fly again. Then you pick her up and she screams. The Moran in there. The flyer. That's covered. She's gonna get up on this side. She's pissed off. There's no way to get out. I think we got our dominant one. Or one of them. One of the browns will be like this kind of dominant too. Yeah, I just talk to them. They get all mad. Certifiables. They're not certifiable. They can't even show their face. Right? They can't go live for some reason. They can, but why aren't they? Because they're being shady. Hope you're listening. Because it's good advice. You start giving readings on your own without having to, go in and try to steal from other people. Yeah, we didn't freeze them, but I did give them like just sweet potato. Because it's got that crunch. They get bones, they get bone broth, oh man. I'm looking at their food, God damn, we spend more time on their food than ours. Yeah, shady, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't talk shit about Facebook now, or Meta, whatever they're called now. I didn't. I'm just speaking the truth, but they don't like that. That's why. I don't know. It's just we should all know that. It's a great service. If I just know what it is, you can utilize it. It's a tool. They're half lab, half Canaan dog, I think, which kind of looks like I don't know how to explain it. She looks like the Canaan dog, and Ava looks like more lab. They were at, sometimes I'll put them on screen, but they're good with the bones right now. These puppies are all day, just all day. And I have to separate them to train them because, you know, they distract each other and they have a rivalry. Yeah, they compete. Labs are awesome dogs, but all puppies are demons. They're really cute. They just have no filter at all yet. Busted mine trashing my kitchen, getting into my garbage last night again. This time she got busted though. This time I saw her in the act, and yeah, and her sister was laying down. She didn't get into anything. Just Ginger. So she knew why she was in trouble. She headed straight outside. Oh shit. Shepherd mix. Kathy's got a couple shepherds. Shepherd mixes. One of them looks total. They both look really shepherd though. It's quiet in here on a Thursday. Where is everybody? Probably at work. Getting shit done. Full of piss and vinegar. Yeah, that's right. And then we got the chicks too. They're starting to get a little rowdy. And our chickens are rowdy. At least the Brahmas, they could walking around like they're big bullies everywhere. Looking like eagle. They got like eagle face. Their head's kind of shaped like an eagle. I don't know. Well, if you watch my Mystic Shaman channel on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see the chickens. Tina's like a loose balloon. I think these two, yeah, same. They're just they dart in and out for each other. You know, they're the same age, so they kind of they've taken off because we're out here in the flats and there's no fences for probably. I mean, we got a fence pretty close. It's probably like what?
I don't know.
About 15 acres away.
Yeah.
And that's 15 straight acres. So bought this trailer that we're living in now, which we're going to stay in and eventually use for like a guest house later, but until we build something we can sleep in. Yeah, Mishka. I miss Mishka. And yeah, the guy that we bought it from, he's like, all right, because I went up there for a specific trailer that was in the ad on Facebook Marketplace. Told him, hey, we need something right away because we're van lifing it, well, suburban lifing it anyway. And you know what? As I look back on it, I'm like, you know what? That was actually pretty comfortable. Like it's more comfortable in here, but you can always turn the heater on. Everything was simple. But anyway, so we go to pick up this trailer, and he's like, well, I don't know if you're pretty big. You might not want this trailer. But he's like, I got a 30-footer here back here, and I'll sell it to you for $500 less. So he did. We ended up getting a much bigger trailer. Now it's got issues. I've got to figure out the power and the plumbing, and there are some things that I think need to be replaced. It needs a renovation, but we got all the time in the world now to get it done. So it's not like I have to rush to get anything done. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, I do have to rush. Like work is still work. I still have to pay bills. But yeah, it's pretty cozy. Anyway, yeah, getting to the end of my story. He's like, I got 6 chickens too. Do you want them? So we ended up with chickens, and then I ended up, go to my Mystic Shaman channel. You can watch all the videos from start to beginning if you want, and you'll see like from beginning to end, beginning to up to now. And hopefully you're entertained. I think you'll be. You get to see the growth. When we started out here, we had nothing, and then things are growing. Things are, we've got a chicken coop now. Now we're working on the run. Now I'm working on trying to build some kind of a greenhouse. We're gonna start growing. I'm already growing potatoes. I've got some cucumber seedlings, tomato seedlings. They're all in the house, right back there. Great place. See, I got a little reflectix up there. I don't know. I may grow some other plants or vegetation, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's legal here to do that. Just you can only grow a certain amount. But yeah, it's fun. I love it. It's living my dream, living our dreams right now. That's for sure. And the quiet of the desert. I mean, other than we have a train, but it comes by pretty close to us. But yeah, that's how we ended up with the chickens. And then we got 6 more at Tractor Supply. There's a whole story. I mean, we filmed a lot of it, so and we'll get better at filming like the videos as we did you leave the link to it?
Oh no, I didn't.
Normal drop a link.
Whoa, hang on. I pushed a sticker I didn't mean to send.
Oops.
That was weird.
All right, for those who just got here, we're doing readings, live readings. They're only $10. If you have any burning questions or anything on your mind, or just like a little bit of direction from spirit, you have to just go to my link tree, type that into your browser. It'll take you to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, and also my website. If you want a longer reading or more private reading, go to www.psychicshaman333.com. What'd she leave? What sticker did you leave?
I said, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Shit.
Like, what the heck? Why is that right there?
Yeah, and because of all you were able to do so. So thank you, Kim.
Yes.
Because of all your help and your support. That's the only way we were able to do it. And I am very, very grateful. And I think I don't know, what do you guys think about getting some kind of like tree thing going to where if somebody wants to plant a tree on our land, we'll, they can buy it or donate a tree to us just through our local nursery. That way we can keep it local. I'm thinking about implementing that on the Mystic Shaman channel, and then people can plant a tree, and we can, we'll dedicate it to them, put their name on it. Maybe we'll have Kathy make us up some little wood plaques of names. I mean, really, it's like working together, right? I mean, of course, we pay for it. Keeps Kathy going on her woodworking. What do you think, Kathy? What do you think about that idea? I really want that, like the tree initiative or something we can talk about. Like, we want to build paradise out here. Tractor Supply does, but I'd rather go through the local nursery. They do have a local nursery here, and I know they have trees, but I would just rather support the locals more than the huge companies. Not that I don't use Tractor Supply a lot. I have to. I don't know. I've got to come up with a little bit more, organize it a little bit more, develop a little bit more, but I'm not sure yet how we're doing that. But yeah, plant a tree, and that way we can have some trees out here, and everybody can have their names or a message they want to leave. Yeah, I'm thinking that would be good. I'm glad. Thanks for the feedback. Seems like we're all in agreement. And that way they can get trees, like they can buy trees that actually will last out here, that will thrive, because some trees won't. Like I can't grow citrus trees out here. It's too cold. Or avocado, too cold. Think I can grow artichoke though. Oh yeah, pine evergreens grow out here. Yep. Ponderosa pines and juniper trees. And right here I have some juniper starts that I won't be able to plant till next year. But I didn't know this, but juniper's basically, do you know that bonsai tree is juniper? I didn't know that. As I was doing research, like how do I take the clippings? Yeah, we're in northern Arizona, a place called we're near Holbrook, northeastern Arizona. No shit. Whoops. That's just a burn. It'll go away. That's part of the game, right? You're gonna get injured sometimes. Even like when I used to sketch, my finger would get tired when I was writing music because I'd erase the part, like, no, that's not gonna work, and then write it again. Yeah, those are the hurts of the fruits. They're the hurts of your labor and your creation. No, it doesn't usually it gets 98 is usually the hottest, but it does get into the hundreds like very, very rarely. It's cooler up here. Like in the winter, it doesn't snow as much here, but it does snow. We're not in the Phoenix area. They're in different. I think they're in zone 7A, or they might be even another zone like 9. It's hardiness zones, so where you can grow what you can grow. Ours is basically we can grow a lot of the same things that we grew in Utah, like apple trees, peach trees, um, yeah, evergreens, cottonwoods, willow trees. Willow trees do really well out here. The weeping willows. I grew up with 2 of those in my backyard, and they were huge. We grew a tree. It was more of a tree stand. It wasn't really a tree fort. We up in the where it all kind of branches out. I don't know how the hell we did that. We just did it. That's kind of what I'm doing out here. Like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm gonna learn. Yeah, very close. I think we're close to Utah. We're closer to the Four Corners. We're very close, like 60 or 70 miles away. It might even be less than that. Yeah, I love the weeping willow too. There was one year when my dad cut all the weeping willows down, and me and my brother used them as whips. We're whipping each other. And from the story, like my aunt said, she was driving by our house and watching my dad chase us with a whip because I remember we were whipping each other and we were hurting each other, and he had a little whip. It's like, oh yeah, so he was chasing us around the yard. My dad was very. He didn't. I mean, I think I got a couple of spankings by him when I was a kid, like younger. He was pretty much not a pushover, but he didn't really do the violent thing. It was more like vocally the fear. But yeah, we're pretty close to like Skinwalker Ranch and shit, where they say the Skinwalkers are. We have to take Old Route 66 to get to our place. And the Old Route 66, there's barely anybody on that road anymore. The freeway or I-40 killed it, and a lot of other freeways. But yeah, we're on the plains. We're basically out in sagebrush. We're right next to the petrified forest. Like I look out this window, I can see the road that takes you into the loop. That's probably, what would you say, a mile away? No, a quarter of a mile away, half a mile away. Yeah, so I can see, if I look out there, I can see the painted desert and the petrified forest. We're like right up on it. And I did want trees. Like I would rather get trees, but the land was too expensive. I'm like, I'm taking the flatlands. We'll put trees out there. It may take 20 years before we see any real growth on it, but we got the time. All right. Is there anybody else who wants a reading? Let me know. If not, I think we're going to sign off for now, but make sure you check out our Mystic Shaman channel. If you want a private reading, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com, and also teach a class. So if you're interested in developing your psychic skills, let me know. Send me a message, and I'll let you know all the information on that. What am I missing? Oh, I have a journal on Amazon. I make like I think I make 8 cents a sale on that. So I haven't been promoting it, but I do have a psychic journal on Amazon if you want to go check that out. And it's something I designed. So, oh yeah, we got Telegram too. If you feel like you're missing my notifications, excuse me, go to Telegram. Hello, Jesse. And I think that's it. Much love, everybody. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. And let you know more on the trees thing. You planted trees at your place when you first moved in here 8 years ago. They're tall now, fast growers. Yeah, that's the weeping willows are fast growers, and the cottonwoods and the poplar trees. Those are all fast growers. Like as I'm out here, I'm like, you know what? I can see where Roger would want to like have a tree farm out here because it'd be really easy once you got things going to just kind of keep rotating them. And trees are for sale, but there's actually not a lot of like pine trees for sale. I'm seeing like cypress. And what was the other tree? But yeah, they really use Marketplace out here. Like you can get a lot of free stuff if you look through Marketplace. That's decent stuff. You don't find much free stuff out here. It's top dollar for everything that you get because there's not as much of a marketplace. So the more market you create, the better things go. The better, yeah. Better for the customer, the client. Oh, I love you too, Jesse. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna step out, go get some chores done. Much love to all of you. Thank you all for being here. Kim, thank you for paying for a reading. And yep, we'll see you next time. Much love, everybody.